Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, students? I hope that you're all fine. Inshallah, in this video we are going to finish the lesson which is on page 52 by answering the comprehension questions and practice the vocabulary mentioned in the text. Okay? So, we are going to answer some comprehensive questions and practice the vocabulary of the lesson through two exercises. We have discussed before the main ideas of the text, and which talks about the water resources in Jordan, the importance and the problems that we face about water resources in Jordan, right? And we have mentioned also some solutions to reserve these water resources. Now let's move to the questions which are on pages 52 and 53. Here we have the questions in 52. These are the questions in 52 and these are in 53. Okay? Now let's start with the first question. Read the text again and answer the questions in your notebook. Now regarding these questions you are going to write the answers using your own words. يعني يا أول هلأ الإجابات لو حتى كانت موجودة حرفية لا هو مطلوب منا بالأسئلة هون اللي هي إيش تكتبيها بلغتك الخاصة according to what you have understood. Okay? Now number one. Out of all the uses of water mentioned in the first paragraph, which do you consider the most important and why? Now we have mentioned many uses of water in the text, right? For example, the sanitation, agriculture, okay? And what? We have mentioned also that we can use water to sail on or swim in and so on. What is the most important use of water in the text? You have to tell me why. So try to guess which is the most important and give me a reason. Okay? And number two, what does this matter in line 17 refer to? Let's go back to line 70. Okay, let's go back to line 70. Here it is. Now, line 70 says what? This matter, or if this matter, let's read that sentence, or the whole sentence. Consequently, the Jordanian government have released the following notice to commence raising awareness of this matter. What matter does it mean? What is the matter here? Is it about types of or kinds of water resources in Jordan? Or the lack of water resources in Jordan? Or you can say shortage, water shortage in Jordan. Shortage بمعنى نقص, lack بمعنى نقص. إذا you have lack or shortage. Shortage بمعنى نقص, lack, the same meaning. Okay? The shortage of water resources in Jordan. So what is the matter exactly that it does refer to? Now let's move to question number 3. Rephrase point 1 in the of the government notice in your own words. Rephrase أعيد الصياغة يا أول. أعيد صياغة point 1 of the government notice in your own words استخداما كلماتك الخاصة. Let's go back to the first notice, and we have mentioned the notice, or notice means له تنبيه الأول. Number 1, Jordanians must recognize that the available water supply is finite and they must take responsibility for this issue within their own households. How can I rephrase it by my own words? For example, you can say that all Jordanians or all people in Jordan should understand or must understand that water supplies in Jordan are about to finish. right? And all of them should be responsible for this issue inside their house or houses and at works. Okay? It's just an example. You can simply rephrase it by your own words. يا أول. Let's move to question number 4. In point 2 of the notice, what idea is being expressed here? Write one sentence. We just want one sentence about notice number 2. Let's look at it again. Accountability must be assumed for water management in Jordan. This responsibility should be recognized by individual citizens, the public sector, and the private sector alike. The situation necessitates the combined effort of the Jordanian people to improve conditions within their own environs. So, what does it mean? It means, for example, I will say it by my own words, it means that all Jordanians, citizens or public sectors and the private sectors should work together and take the responsibility for water management in Jordan. Okay? To keep our water resources safe. It's just my own words. You can rephrase it by yourself. Question number 5. An educational program is proposed in point 3. What is its purpose? Okay? Explain in your own words. The purpose, الهدف of the educational program, and we have said that this educational program is what? Is cycled. What meaning of cycled? بتم تداولها where? In schools, right? So what is its purpose? شو الهدف منها? To what? To raise the awareness of water supplies or water resources shortage in Jordan. Okay, أول. And again, you can rephrase it by yourself or by your own words. Now, in point 4, what does the word regard imply? Imply means. What does regard means here? It means what? Care. So it means care. Imply means, okay, the meaning of apply is means, تمام, or mean. But what's the meaning of regard? Care, الاهتمام. Okay? Number 7, why do you think point 5 is considered an important issue to the government? Let's go back to point 5 and see what does it mean. Healthy aquatic ecosystems are vital to a high quality of life for Jordanians and must be preserved. And we have mentioned that aquatic ecosystems means what? اللي هو البيئة البحرية أو البيئة المائية. Right? Are vital, very important to a high quality of life for Jordanians and must be preserved. When we get preserved, يتم الحفاظ عليها أو حمايتها. So what does it mean? What do you think it means? Okay? Try to write it by yourself. Number 8. What does point 6 say will be done to make sure that drinking water is safe? In point 6, we have mentioned that there's something must be done frequently. What means frequently? بشكل متكرر. What must be done frequently? We have said or mentioned what? We have mentioned that he constantly maintain or اللي هي عندكم maintenance, right, اللي هو الصيانة الدورية. Okay, must be done, okay, frequently, for or to save or to make water safe. Okay, so I have explained the questions for you. I hope that you could answer them. After answering these questions, you can refer to the model answers at the end of the video to check for them or to check them by yourself. Now let's move to the next activity, and it's a vocabulary activity or exercise. Now I have mentioned, or I have done this exercise at the beginning of the lesson, at the vocabulary section, right? But let's revise them together now. Number 1, need. Or let's move again. Sorry, let's repeat it and read the question first. Read the text again. Match the words or phrases below with an underlined phrase from the text that has a similar meaning. So in the text you have some underlined phrases, right? Let's go back and check for them again. Now in number 1, or in the first paragraph, we have well-being. We have countless other benefits. Okay. We have are reliant on. Okay. And the next paragraph, there is what? Consequently, is finite, accountability, combined for, what next? Deep understanding, more regard for, consistently maintained, and free from pollutants. It's the last one. So these are the underlined phrases in the text. We need to match them with the meanings for each one. Now, the first one is need. What's the meaning of need? Or what is the phrase that means need? If you go back to the first or at the beginning of the lesson, you will know all of them. Okay, so the first one is what? Are reliant on. Are reliant on. Okay. 2, as a result. As a result means what? Or for what? For consequently. 3, responsibility, for the word what? Accountability. 4, partnership, for the word combined effort, or for the phrase combined effort. In-depth comprehension, deep understanding. Health, for what? For well-being. Numerous different advantages, for what? For, let's go back to it and check it again. Where is it? It's here. Let's say it. Yes, countless other benefits. It's for countless other benefits, right? Okay. Okay. Next, uncontaminated. It's what? For free from pollutants. 9, routinely monitored, consistently maintained. 10, greater concern for, more regard for. Okay. 11, when run out is finite. Okay. Now, this is for the first exercise of the vocabulary. Sorry. Let's move to the last activity or exercise regarding the vocabulary here. It's exercise 5. Now, using the phrases from exercise 4, okay, let's use the appropriate phrase or word you found in exercise 4 to complete this text. To help you, I read it for you. Okay. Humans and animals are reliant on water to survive. Consequently, Living in a country where water is scarce requires a deep understanding of the relationship between mankind and nature. Whether we are part of a large business or a small family, we must build a community feeling of accountability for our water supply and use it with more regard for the world around us. The government provides us with drinking water that is consistently maintained, or you can use, for example, free from pollutants. And at the least, we can do it to make a combined effort to reduce our usage on a day-to-day basis. On a day-to-day basis. Okay? Now, after you have listened to the text, try to fill in the gaps with the correct phrases and words. After you have finished, please check all of your answers from the model answers here. You have the answer of question 1, and all of them are what? Suggested answer. What the meaning of suggested? Suggested means يا أول هي إجابة مقترحة. So you don't have to stick to it. You can use your own words, and I need you to use your own words. 2, 3 also have or has a suggested answer. Okay. Next, 4, suggested answer. 5, 6, 7 also a suggested answer. And 8 is a complete one. Okay? This is for the comprehension questions or the comprehensive questions on pages 52 and 53. Now for the vocabulary exercises, you have exercise 4 as we have done, and exercise 5 as you have heard. This is the end of the video. I hope that you all could understand everything and the lesson is clear for you all. Inshallah, next time I'm going to start with a new lesson بإذن الله تعالى. Thank you for watching يا أول ويعطيكم ألف عافية.